What's up? It's me, Sayo, and I'm gonna make some videos now on this channel while you're all waiting for the movie to come out soon, which should hopefully be this year. Hopefully. I want to use this channel just for general stuff, while that channel will be reserved mainly for the movie, obviously. And yeah, sorry if this is awkward. I don't know really what to say. Hope you all enjoyed the gameplay in the background. Yeah, but not using some fucking lame CS:GO surf type shit. We're playing Kino. We're playing Kino. So I'm gonna chat about something that has bothered me recently that I've seen a lot more often than I did before, and that's the weird amount of hate for femboys I've seen online. Why am I making this the first topic I talk about? I don't know. I just wanted to do something on my own solo, and this was the first topic that came to mind to talk about. So if you want my opinion, I'm chill with femboys. I like some femboys, I definitely do. There's some femboys that I don't like. They're not my favorite types of characters to, goon over. There's because like my favorite is obviously Battle Hiroshima from Yumi Neko when they cry, the visual novel that you should all read. But I like femboys. Yeah, if you wanted my opinion on them. For some reason, on Twitter mainly, but on other sites too, I've seen a lot of people just hate femboys. And you could say, well, that's Twitter, they hate everything. And that would be true. That would be true if Twitter could cancel oxygen, it would. But I don't know, I've noticed it a lot more recently, especially since I saw this comparison. There was an argument a few weeks ago of femboys versus tomboys, which is better, which goes on usually. But the main argument I kept seeing was tomboys they age better. They will age better than femboys because when femboys reach 30 or whatever, or encounter male pattern baldness, they'll kill themselves or something similar. Which one is quite rude. But secondly, well, to counter that, one, there's hair plugs and hair transplants. Like they could just do what LeBron did and get their fucking hair replaced. Two, there's wigs. Obviously, they could be like that one episode of SpongeBob when he got a wig. And thirdly, I feel like if you only like someone for their looks, especially their hair, you're a very shallow person, and I feel like that would go for anyone. Doesn't matter if it's femboys or tomboys. If you only like them when they're young, and when they get older, you think, "Oh, I can't be attracted to them." You're a very shallow person, at least in my opinion. Next one is the same complaint that every single group, ideology, and philosophy gets online is that it's cringe. Which, honestly, in my opinion, just calling someone cringe is like the fucking lowest excuse you can come up to insult someone. Because fucking everyone's cringe. It doesn't matter if you're Uwu Soft Bean who loves plushies and Dream and VTubers, or you're a awesome Chud who loves Soy Jacks and Big Bungie and Sam Hyde and Dumblekin on the Lips. You can be cringe. And that's okay. It's okay to be cringe. And insulting people for being cringe when you yourself can be cringe is, it's hypocritical. There's another one another complaint that ties into that one is that people just insulting the Amazon basics femboys, which if you don't know, Amazon they group together some things which are like the thigh highs and the skirt. Most femboys start with that, and that's there are definitely some people out there who have absolutely no style whatsoever. But I don't feel like we should be insulting them for that unless they say they have style and say they're good. Then we can make fun of them for that. But I don't believe it's that big of a fucking deal. And you may say, well, why do you care so much? If you're making a literal video on it, why do you care so much? Which, well, yeah, fair, but people cared first, so I'm gonna care back, you know? Like, man, there are just so many worse things to be online than an Amazon Basics fanboy. Like, you could watch
Gonna catch
gore,
me
you
riding.
could draw a lolicon, you could get your news from political streamers, you could play Blue Archive, you could unironically watch The Burnt Peanut, you could be a serial killer, and there's probably like 20 other things that I can't think of right now that are worse than being an Amazon Basics fanboy. Come on, guys. Come on. There's way more things we should be complaining about than that. Come on. And then the thing that inspired me to make this video was these people, these idiots, fucking saying that femboys and twinks are the same as Shotokan. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Those two things have nothing to do with each other. Like, guys being feminine in your brain computes to child porn. What the fuck are you talking about? If you think that way, you're sick. You're comparing guys being cute to fucking Tetris players? Come on, guys. Come on. And the last thing is that some people have called femboys transphobic, which I do see sometimes. I do see groups of femboys who are more right-wing adjacent for some reason, be transphobic and hate on trans girls who I don't understand. Like, if we get outlawed, we're getting sent to the same concentration camp. Come on, guys. But that actually kind of links back to the reason why I think this is happening is because it's a accepted transphobia. It's an accepted level of transphobia. If you insult trans girls, you're going to get jumped. But if you insult femboys in a joking manner, people are going to be more chill with that because people don't see them as same. But that isn't true. Some guys want to be more feminine without thinking, without saying, without being girls, and that's okay. That's their own identity, and we're just insulting people for their identity, which is bigotry, which I don't respect. Like, just in general, the entire thesis of this video is just let people live the way they want to live. You know, don't get more complicated. It's not more complicated than that. Come on, guys. Come on. I know I said come on a lot, but yeah, you know. However, if there's one thing I am actually angry at the femboy community for, is them saying femboys aren't gay. You fucking liars. What a liar, dude. What a Weasley little liar, dude. You guys are lying so much. They are 100% gay. If you want to kiss a guy just because he's feminine and you want to suck his dick, that's gay. That's gay as fuck. And I'm not some weak-kneed fucking crybaby who goes around fucking faking being a faggot for some fresh irony points. I am what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You should be thanking your supreme goyim overlords that I'm such a proud faggot because you need to see what one is. You people aren't the real femboy lovers. I'm the real femboy lover. And that's a video. So yeah. Bye!